This is like way after everything else. All the clips got scattered, but somebody wanted me to do a walk around, so I'm gonna do a walk around so you can see how everything's like routed and whatnot. I was gonna do a video of how it is in the rain. I drove in the rain, raining hard as hell the other day, solid, but what's it called? But the camera, I didn't know it was fucked up. I had the camera mounted to my head. I didn't know it was fucked up, and the footage is like ass, like 240p, like really bad. So I had to scrap the whole video. Start from the hot side. You can see trans. I got I forget what test pipes there are. They're like $60 test pipes, literally. Test pipes wrapped a little bit. It goes back to stock white pipe. Stock white pipe. You can see oil pumps mounted right there, right next to where the white pipe is. There goes white pipe. White pipe. Back to this little like straight through muffler thing. I had that lying around, so when I chopped off the second muffler, I just put that in its place. I don't really do anything, to be honest, in terms of noise or spool. Doesn't do much. Car's super dirty right now. Like I said, it rained the other day. A lot of people think the fuel tank for the G's and Z's is right here, and I seen like a bunch of people be like, "It's the turbo's right next to the fuel tank." The diff, and then exhaust comes here. It's welded, turns to that lighter color piping, and it just comes like this. T3 flange right into the spare tire well, and you see clearly here. If you've seen the first episode, I told y'all not to do like this. I fucked up, but I was like, whatever, I'll just finish it. The car is already a salvage title. The reason I say that, because if you do it like this, especially if you're running the internal gate, you're gonna have to cut into the rear frame rail. It's not a huge deal to me, especially, but what you want to do is, you can see the exhaust right there, and it comes right here. What you want to do is you want to go around and out flange on this side, so the turbo is more tucked in this way. You won't have to trim into the frame rail. If you're not running an internal gate like I am, you won't have to cut to the frame rail regardless of which way you decide to do it. But like I said, just do it where it goes around and the flange is on this side rather than being tucked in on that side, so that the turbo could be more tucked in that way, and you can tuck it in and up and higher away from the ground. I don't know how it looks on video, but it's really not that close to the ground. Nah, I don't scrape on anything like at all anymore. A gate, save money from buying other stuff, and it works good, so I use it. It's great. And you can see off the outlet, literally just piping goes here, and then you can see the piping literally just goes straight to the front of the car. On the side of the car, you can see turbo sitting right there, and the piping literally just goes straight. Literally just straight. Reason why I had so many couplers, because I ran out of straight pieces, so I was cutting the straight parts off of like 45-degree pieces to make more straight parts. Straight back, comes up, there's a white pipe again, up and over the transmission brace, and comes back down. I could have it tucked up higher than this, but I had a limited amount of couplers at the time. I can fix it now, but it just works. It doesn't scrape on anything, and it works. So. And then it goes up towards the header. Like I said, it goes up towards the header, and then it comes back down, and it has to go basically just in between the arms, and it comes over the control arm, and then it goes around. This part is different. Some people have aftermarket coolers over here. Some people have, mine is just pretty much all stock. So it comes around, and then as you can see, it just goes into the intercooler. And then intercooler to 3-inch piping. It's just better. 3-inch piping, you don't really have to, but most people already have 3-inch intakes anyways, so it makes sense to, from after the intercooler, 3-inch. Those 4-inch housing from AutoZone. Oh, you get it on Amazon as well. It'll be like $30 or something. And then Goes into the motor, as you can see, and that's it. Catch can setup, PCV, vented. What I do have to do is get the PCV from that valve cover and run into the can as well. And then this is blocked off because this is where the PCV used to go to. It's blocked off. And then obviously this one used to go into that thing on the intake, but now there's no hole for it. Oil pressure sensor to a little T block. And the line just comes off and heads all the way back to the turbo. From the turbo, you can see that line in the back there, that's heat wrapped. That's the return line. It comes all around. Oil line, you can see, comes up and around and just goes to upper oil pan. Just drilled a hole, tapped it, fitting on the other side, put some RTV. Doesn't leak. As you see, it's just smooth. There's no, there's nothing making it from being able to slip off. There's nothing that's stopping it from slipping off even if it's super tight. If I just tighten it, all it's gonna do is just warp this like super thin material. So I just got a wire crimper. Started doing this, and hopefully it gives it an edge to grab onto. If not, I'm just get another one of these and then just weld around it. All right, I wish I was filming it, but I did a couple pulls. Hey, shut up real fast. I did a couple pulls. It was pulling super hard. It was at dyno was averaging like 4-ish psi. Then I turned it to about like 5-ish, and now I turned it up to like 5, and it still peaks at 6. Yeah, it was pulling super nice. Like, it actually really surprised me. I'm guessing it was around 320-ish. On the way home, I was driving it, and I think I did like a little mini pull, and then it sounded weird. When I got close to my house, it did like a 3rd gear, and it felt super slow, and then the gauge wouldn't go past 0. There's a boost leak somewhere in the piping under the car. I'm about to jack it up and check, because all these couplers are all straight. They're all good. So just the piping from the cold side, intercooler. Back to the hot side. See, it goes over the control arm, over the transmission brace. Yeah, this is super close to the test pipe, as you can see. So I'm gonna need to do some heat management. But is this coupler right here? It's like right next to the header. Oh, yep. Right there, it's torn. So I just need a new 90, and I'll be straight. Do some heat management as well. All right, so I got the intercooler more straight. Oh yeah, also my hood latch didn't work. All I did was just spray it with lube, and it works again. Just shut it, and it shuts. I don't really know what's up with that. The clutch can handle it.
Yeah.